Welcome to Air Quiz. This is General Knowledge Quiz Part 8, with 40 fun and surprising questions from around the world. From history and science to food, sports, and pop culture. See how many you can get right. Ready? Let's get started. Which country is the world's largest producer of olive oil? Spain, around 40% of the world's olive oil. Which traditional Mexican musical style features musicians in charro suits, playing trumpets, violins, and guitars? Mariachi. Which legendary boxer did Robert De Niro play in the film Raging Bull? Jake LaMotta. What is the national dish of Thailand? Pad Thai. Who was the only U.S. president who resigned from office? Richard Nixon, in 1974, following the Watergate scandal. Which city is known as the gambling capital of the world and generates more casino revenue than Las Vegas? Macau. On which river did Captain Sullenberger famously land U.S. Airways Flight 1549 after a bird strike? The Hudson River. Which ancient city was said to be home to the Hanging Gardens, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world? Babylon. Which famous ancient trade route linked China with Europe for over 1,000 years? The Silk Road. Which chemical element, widely used in rechargeable batteries, has the symbol Li? Lithium. Which Spanish author wrote the famous novel Don Quixote? Miguel de Cervantes. Which Italian fashion brand uses a Medusa as its logo? Versace. Which museum houses the world's most famous painting, the Mona Lisa? The Louvre Museum. Which British overseas territory is located at the southern tip of Spain? Gibraltar. Which city opened the world's first underground subway system in 1863? London. What is the process of splitting an atomic nucleus called? Nuclear fission. Which spectacular bright orange bird with a large fan-shaped crest is the national bird of Peru? The Andean cock of the rock. Which deadly disease did Louis Pasteur create the first vaccine for? Rabies. Which digestive fluid stored in the gallbladder helps break down fats? Bile. What is the name of the famous fortified citadel at the heart of Moscow? The Kremlin. What famous but simple cocktail is made with rum, cola, and a squeeze of lime? Cuba Libre. What is a group of eagles called? A convocation. Which currency is officially used in Erin? Iranian rial. What country does this flag belong to? Sri Lanka. Which fruit sits on top of the gentleman's singles trophy at Wimbledon? Pineapple. In which fictional city does Batman fight crime? Gotham City. What is the first book of the Bible? Genesis. Which battle in the Pacific saw the U.S. Navy face the Imperial Japanese Navy in June 1942? The Battle of Midway. Which Spanish city is home to the iconic Guggenheim Museum? Bilbao. Which number is considered so unlucky in China that some buildings skip it entirely? Four, because in Chinese it sounds like the word for death. Which year saw the infamous Black Tuesday crash that triggered the Great Depression? (1929). Fried tarantulas are a popular street snack in which country? Cambodia. El Al is the national airline of which country? Israel. What is the term for an obsession with power and grandiose ideas? Megalomania. Lemurs are native to only one country in the world. Which country? Madagascar. Who has won the most Grammy Awards? Beyoncé, with 32 wins. Who was this historical figure? Yasser Arafat. What purple gemstone is actually a variety of quartz? Amethyst. What type of towering cloud brings thunderstorms? Cumulonimbus. What is the capital city of Switzerland? Bern. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.